Hello guys, what is up? It is Finn here, bringing you guys some more NHL 19 Failure Friday. I hope everyone is having a marvelous Friday. Let's see if we can hit 200 likes this episode. I know we can do it, so go ahead, hit that like button, show that love and support, and subscribe. Join the Dorsal family and help us get closer to 100K before the end of the summer. Also, if you guys have any clips for Failure Friday, NHL, make sure to submit them to NHLFailureFriday at gmail.com. And for MLB, make sure to send those to MLBFailureFriday at gmail.com. Also, just one more little thing I would like to say that tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be recording, or not recording, well, it will be up. At 3 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be uploading our debut of Backyard Baseball 2005. Very excited to get this series underway. I mean, this was literally like my childhood, this game, so I'm very excited for it. Should be a lot of fun, but yeah, let's get into Failure Friday. I feel like I say this almost every Failure Friday, but it's true because it wouldn't be Failure Friday without some kind of fight glitch, right? Take a look at this one. So we got two scrums going on, and then, of course, they teleport, and they go after different guys. I don't know why, but we have seen that so much this year. I wonder if it'll be in the game next year. So I thought this was a pretty funny hit. Take a look at this. This dude just slides to try and stop the puck, and he ends up just absolutely leveling him. Now, usually you just see him trip over, but this dude got airtime. I mean, wow. So according to the email I got from this guy, this was a Stanley Cup winning goal. So I don't know if he won the cup after this or if he just won the game. But regardless, this was a pretty awesome goal. Take a look at this. So first of all, I gotta say, I love those jerseys. Those are some pretty nice looking jerseys. But here we go. Perfect opportunity. Lots of guys in front, a lot of traffic. But look at this, right? Look at this. Goes off of Ghost's leg, okay? And then over to Provorov, right? Where's it going to go? Off his skate, and it just starts bouncing its way into the back of the net. A double deflection goal to win the Stanley Cup. Man, that is that's pretty painful. I'm not going to lie if you're the Flyers. Jeez. All right, so take a look at this goal. This was quite an interesting one. Take a look at what we got going on here. So, not the best approach to the net. However, it's going to end up working out for him. Just take a look at what happens. Just, yeah, I'm not quite sure how he was able to do that, but he did. So, nice. Alright, so this next clip does seem pretty predictable, but don't assume what's going to happen just yet. Take a look at this, right? So as you can see, Vasilevsky gets some of it, but not all of it. And here comes the defenseman, and it looks like he's going to put it right into the back of his net. But you got that invisible barrier, and then here comes a member of the opposing team who should just have been easily able to knock it in. But nope, Vasilevsky comes over and covers it. It's so frustrating when you can't finish on that. It really is, especially when there's a damn invisible barrier. Alright, so take a look at this weird glitch from a pass, and the way the guy tried to handle receiving it was just not very good. So, not quite sure what happened there, but he kind of just was like, no, I don't want it. And he tried to give it right back, but it ended up going right on past him. But take a look at what follows, right? So, it's not all bad. So, here he comes, and he ends up turning it over. And the guy who didn't want the puck before, again, doesn't want it again when he receives the turnover. But, look at this. Some nice moves, and ends up resulting in a goal. So, what looked like a fail actually ended up being successful. So does it belong on here? Of course. We break the rules here sometimes. Alright, so this was a pretty impressive deflection goal here, especially with the effort that had to get put into it. Take a look at this. So the guy goes through this dude's body with his stick to finish off and get the deflection goal. How about that? Not bad. I mean, it was probably super painful for that guy, but he got the goal. So I'm not 100% sure if I've seen a hit animation like this, but I thought it was pretty funny, and I had to share it with you guys. Take a look. It looks like he kind of like slew foot him. I mean, I don't know what that was, but the way that the dude like handled getting hit was pretty pretty fantastic. I have to say, he definitely sold it there for sure. This guy too comes across the invisible barrier. Take a look at this.
I think this should be our goal. I mean, just right along the edge. He just needs to pad it in, and we get the lead. Unbelievable.
At the same time, though, it is kind of believable because, I mean, just look at how many times it's happened in these games, you know what I mean? But definitely very unfortunate, and I get mad when stuff like that, when my guy just can't finish when the puck is clearly in the crease, right there, open net. I can't stand it. So, unless a goalie got a goal in this game, I'm a little confused by this picture, but take a look at this. They won 4-0, yet, if my math is correct, 2 + 1 = 3. So, I'm not quite sure why there's only 3 goals getting displayed, unless a goalie scored one. I don't know. Or yeah, I'm a little confused by that. That one's a little bit of a head scratcher. All right, so take a look at this one. So apparently, according to the email, they were down by 1 in the Stanley Cup with 1 minute left to go in regulation. So this is what ended up happening for this guy. I mean, this is a interesting chain of events here. Take a look at this. So first of all, I gotta say that it was very impressive the amount of traffic that this dude is going to be able to work around. I mean, take a look at this. Gets around one guy, then you would think one of these guys are going to get it, but no. Nice deking there, and then look at this. Look at this. What's going to happen here? It will be stopped by, it didn't even look like his stick. Looks like we got some invisible barrier action going on. I mean, wow. That is just, it's so frustrating. That's what, the 3rd time we've seen that in this week's Failure Friday? The invisible barrier? Man, ridiculous. Alright, so this one is quite interesting. Take a look at what we got here. So this guy is going to end up getting, looks like pretty tripped up here, but look, watch his stick. Ready? It just breaks. Just breaks out of nowhere. That was pretty odd. So he just skates off and heads to the bench. But the other guy is like, hey man, here's a stick. I guess he didn't realize that his teammate is already well on the bench. So it looks like he's going to be, you know, looking for his teammate for quite some time. And look how long this went on for. I mean, it went on for quite some time. But still, his teammate, he's just chilling on the bench. Be like, hey man, look, you see me? I'm right here. I'm not on the ice anymore, you know? All right, so unless this guy changed the rules and was not aware of it, this is a pretty odd glitch. So we're just going to assume that this was a glitch and he was not aware. But look at this. We got a tie game, no overtime. How about that? I'm not sure if he turned off overtime. I'm honestly not sure if that's even an option. I would assume it is, but still a pretty you know, funny incident. Regardless of whether he changed the rules or not, it's still kind of funny that, you know, he didn't realize it if that was the case, but still pretty funny there. So I thought this goalie animation was pretty funny. Take a look at this. Guy completely misses the net, and then Miller is just does a little 360. I thought that was pretty cool. I've never seen that. Nice, dude's got some agility there. I love it. Also, here is another look at the shot. Take a look at this. And just look at how it comes off the stick. I mean, it's like the game was just like, nah, man, you're not getting that. Look at that. Like, come on. How does he not bury that in the back of the net? How does the game allow that to happen? I mean, come on. It's too unfair. You know what I mean? I'd be pretty upset if that happened to me. Just saying. But guys, that is going to end up doing it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. By the way, how about the gameplay we had here? I mean, we were not looking very good. I gotta say, Teal was definitely not having his best game, that's for sure. But he definitely did pick it up towards the end. I will say he started to actually play some defense. So, but yeah, this was a pretty interesting game, especially with how bad we were looking before. And then we just all of a sudden came back. Thanks to the money pucks. I do have to say money pucks definitely helped us out. And look at that, 10-2. I mean, geez. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it. And also, I do think I'm going to have to be a little bit more stricter with the submissions, only because I have so many, and I know it's, you know, we're creeping in on July, so there's only going to be 2 more full months of NHL 19 until 20 comes out. So I'm going to have to be, I still have like over 200 submissions to go through, and that's just going to go up for next week. So I'm probably going to have to be a little bit stricter with what I, you know, allow. So might be a little bit less of things we've already seen before, unless I think they're really, really worthy. But yeah, and you're probably going to see a lot less cell phone footage and more actual gameplay. But just wanting to let you guys know. And also remember, Backyard Baseball will debut tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and I hope to see you all there. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Peace.